Look at all this loot! DJ, none for you! Welcome back. I'm Captain Xavier, and I have been sent a collapsible cart. I've been meaning to get one of these for a while now. Every time I see one at Walmart, I go, I should get one of those. And then I don't. And then this company reached out to me from Amazon site. Their link will be down in the description, as well as the link to this particular cart, and said, hey, would you like to review any of our stuff? And at first it was mostly stuff that was decidedly not Nerf or tactical. I'm going, what am I going to do with this stuff? And then I got to the last page, and there was the cart. And so I said, hey, I'd love that cart. And they're like, okay, we'll send you the cart. So they sent me this cart, and it's I'm liking it so far. I've already put it through its paces, but this part of the video that I filmed before didn't record the audio. You filthy mic. Work, I tell you. It's been one of those days. Anyway, hopefully it will record this time, and hopefully you'll actually be able to hear it. First people said I was too quiet, then they said I was too loud, and now I'm too quiet, and we'll see how this one turns out. Anyway, it is a collapsible cart, and it is fantastic. So it collapses very easily. The back wheels on this side slide into the center so that it better collapses quite nicely. And then there is this cover that goes over the top that has straps to hold it down, but has a hole in the top so you can reach this to use as a carry handle. And it is lovely. It's quite light, but so far has proved fairly stout. It just folds down, and then you slide those wheels out where they lock, and it's lovely. Sure, those are all out. It has carry straps, like I said, that go through the top when you're carrying it, and then there are pouches in the front that appear to be for, I don't know, soda? I found that kind of weird. But other than that, it's fairly big. It's about 18 inches by like 33 inches, which I felt was an arbitrary number. And then about 11 inches deep. Holds loads of stuff. Let's go put it through some terrain and see how it works. Well, there you have it. As you can see, it can hold a substantial amount of gear. This is pretty much all I would ever bring to a war, for the most part. And it all fit. And you can obviously pile considerably more on top of it, especially if they were in containers of some kind. I've got ire, tier, the bolter, a plate carrier, my battle belt, all of that already fit in there. My wig, very important. And as you can see, it was able to handle a variety of terrain. Obviously, it didn't have any trouble in the gravel. It didn't have any trouble in the grass, which isn't too long. It didn't have any trouble in the woods, which is all branches and all of that. Didn't have any problem with the wood chips. I was able to go up and down low stairs. The wheels are not huge, but they're not tiny, and they're very wide, which is why they don't have a problem with things like gravel and wood chips, and I really like that. The steering is a little bit interesting. Rather than most wagons where the handle is connected to the front wheels and rotates it, here the front wheels are attached directly to the frame, and that is what rotates, and the handle is directly attached to the main basket. Which doesn't have any problem steering if you're moving, but trying to turn it from a stop doesn't work so well. But I discovered if you just push it backwards and then move forward to rotate, then it's not a problem. It also does mean that you can push it rather than pull it. So pulling obviously wasn't a problem. That's what I was doing in most of this. But there were a couple of times where you saw me pushing it. And you're able to do that because this is attached to the frame. Often, if it's hooked to the front wheels, and if you get off even a little bit, then the whole thing will jackknife on you. Didn't have a problem with that because of the way that's set up. So I like that. I was able to pull it on my lawnmower, and before anybody asks, no, I have no plans to weaponize my lawnmower. I use that to mow my lawn. Someday I do want some kind of an ATV that I can, in fact, Mad Max out for the zombie hunting and all of that. So yeah, so far, I'm really liking this. Now, how truly durable it is, I don't know. I definitely wouldn't want to have anybody sit in it. I don't think it would take that much weight. Maybe a Brett, but I wouldn't go for it. I would worry about the way the wheels are mounted and how that torque would poorly affect it. Some of the stuff looks like it's welded on. I may reinforce it with bolts if it proves to be a little bit weak. But for the most part, it seems to be fairly stout, and I hope it will hold up to what I plan to do with it. Obviously, I will be using it if I go to events where we actually play is a good distance from where we park. We've had a couple of those events. The forts are like that, Warden and Flagler. You have to truck a fair distance with your gear from where the parking lot is, which is all part of the ambiance of going to see the forts. The other thing I definitely want to do it, I have a friend in Portland who is big into cosplay, and that's something that I've been wanting to get into. I had the opportunity to go to Rose City Comic Con with him, but had to miss it to work on my bathroom. And so next year I definitely want to go, and what I want to put together is a cosplay repair station, a mobile cosplay repair station. And so I was planning to get one of these anyway, and then this opportunity came up. So that's why I kind of like the blue. I'll be able to put, a white cross on a blue background, so I'm not, infringing on red cross. Yes, have, possibly even, a fold-out table, a sewing machine, so if I hopefully can find some place with a plug-in. Worst case scenario, I can bring a car battery and an inverter and be able to run off of that. Wouldn't be able to last very long, but it would give me some power. A portable soldering iron, a portable glue gun, all the various materials, some paint, foam, scissors, anything that I would need to quickly repair cosplay stuff in the field. I saw a video of somebody who did that at a major cosplay, though he had it in a backpack, and I plan to put it in a cart because I'm lazy. And that could be a lot of fun, because I hear this year at Rose City they did not have a repair booth set up, so I'd like to set up a mobile one and then go and have some kind of a medic-y looking outfit. So yeah, that's my plan for the cart. I really, really like it. If you're looking for this kind of cart, the link will be in the description. You feel free to shop around. This one, I can tell you, seems to be solid, and I like how very, very small it folds up. I was not expecting it to fold that small. When it came in the box, I was looking at it going, there's got to be some assembly required. There's no way it folds up that small, but it really does, and I really like that. So, looking forward to using this in the future. Thank you for sending it, and thank you for watching.